We saw all the way back before in the forest that was a black rhino. Pretty different from these white rhinos that you guys are all seeing here. Giraffe tend to spend most of their days eating. About 20 hours or so a day eating. However, they only sleep. And the way that we can tell is because he is all by himself. When male elephants reach maturity, they'll have up there, one that's sleeping and one that's walking around. Now,
I am Walt of Kilimanjaro, and I am happy to welcome you to Family Wildlife. I hope that you visit your appreciation and respect for habitat magnificent.
themselves against any potential predators. Oh, look out to the right, just up in the bushes. There's no copy kind of poking its head out there. Here, we'll go up and get a little bit closer. But again, that's an okapi. Now, okapis have stripes on their legs that remind people of a zebra, but they're not related to zebra at all. They're actually the only living relative to the giraffe. And then that black rhino just over to the left there. Let's see, hopefully it'll keep walking. Oh, down to the left here, you guys can see Nile crocodiles. Largest species of crocodilian in Africa. They can grow to be about 16 to 20 feet long and weigh about 500 pounds. Now, though their diet consists mostly here today, friends, but of course, more than just those ones mentioned too. There are some really cool. Look and use them. Look out for any predators who might be trying to hide out in the tall grasses. Ability to spring about 6 feet up in the air repeatedly when frightened, and 13 feet moving forward, which is called pronking. And that giraffe still over there on the left side. Oh, but as well over here on the right side, these bigger tan antelope are Patterson's eland. You can see the male just walking into the bushes there. Now, the eland are the tallest of the antelope. Adult males can grow to be about 6 feet at their shoulder, and they can weigh about as much as 2,000 pounds. But despite their size from a standing position, they can actually jump straight up in the air about 6 to 8 feet. Still looking out on the right side, all of those gray antelope out there are white-bearded wildebeest, but these cows with the really long horns are holy cattle. They're also known as the Watusi cattle because of the tribe that first domesticated them. Now, those long horns on their head can grow to be about 3 to 4 feet in length on either side of their head, about 6 feet total from one tip to the other. And their horns look like they'd be heavy, but they're not quite as heavy as you'd think. They're mostly... Giraffe tend to spend most of their days eating. About 20 hours or so a day eating. However, they only sleep. Another name for the wildebeest is the gnu. Spelled G-N-U because of the low front. Now that elephant down there is a male elephant. And the way that we can tell is because he is all by himself. When male elephants reach maturity, they'll separate from their bigger family if they feel like it. However, the male elephants don't tend to be quite as social as the females. And they usually just kind of... And they're born after a 22-month pregnancy. Now, elephants have pretty sensitive skin, so sometimes you can see them flinging mud, dirt, or water onto their backs. Actually, like there's more rhinos, a crash of white rhinos down there, but also we found a couple of bontebok, those two smaller brown antelope. Now, the bontebok are relatives to the wildebeest. They can actually stand within 5 minutes of their birth and walk within 15 minutes. Very similar to the wildebeest, who are up and running within the first 15 minutes of their lives. All the way back before in the forest, that was a black rhino. Pretty different from these white rhinos that you guys are all seeing here. One difference, white rhinos, if you recall from earlier, black rhinos will weigh about 3,000. But the main difference between the two is their mouths. White rhinos have broad, square mouths that are perfect for grazing, whereas the black rhino has a more pointed mouth that's better for eating leaves off of shrubs and bushes. Alright, also, if you're looking carefully out to the left, you see all those logs out there on that hill? Keep looking further back to the left because there is a cheetah laying down back there. It's a little difficult to see. Oh, and those rhinos are just right there. Here, no worries. Well, I see a second cheetah up ahead here. We'll go catch up to that one. So, again, left side of the truck, friends, top right corner up here, you can see it laying down up there through the trees. We found some more big cats. Just this time we found some lions. And of course, he is doing what lions do best, just kind of lying around sleeping or resting. They do that on average about 20 hours a day. But it looks like there's two females up there, one that's sleeping and one that's walking around. Now lions tend to be nocturnal, active at night, and at night it's actually the female lions that'll go out and tusks and hooves to dig their tunnels. But they also don't mind using burrows made from other animals as well. Now warthogs are very territorial, and they'll actually back into their burrows at night with their tusks at about 40 miles an hour. And they'll use their wings to help direct them turn left and right. Now of course, being the largest birds, they will also produce. You're going to find Asian animals out there, like tigers, Komodo dragons, like giant fruit bats, with wingspans up to 6 feet long. And you can find the Maharaja Jungle Trek right behind Kali River Rapids, and again, that is over in the Asia section of the park. And if you are a wilderness explorer, you have been riding on the Simba 1.